You know, my dad was a Forest Service employee for a number of years, and he was a what they called then a smoke chaser, and it was the policy to put out fires immediately. I mean, fires were bad, you know, uh, but I have seen over the years uh, the the growth of the fires. I mean, of the timber and the trees and some places. See, I live close to the mountains, and I get in the mountains quite a bit, uh, and some of the places were and are like a jungle. I mean, there's nothing there's nothing grows except those trees, and they get thick, and you can't hardly get through them. Um, and they wouldn't be that way if there was fire if a fire went through. Uh, in fact, the place I'm thinking about right now is a place that I did see the fire go through. It went through like a volcano. I mean, it really roared through there, and it just burned it out. And I have seen since the regrowth. I've seen the grass and the brush come up, and of course, it hasn't been recent. I mean, enough time hasn't elapsed to where there's really good trees yet, but it it improves the the landscape. It grass can grow, you know, and brush and browse and so as much as I think you should put out fires, I can see where the policy of putting out every fire immediately in every place was a mistake, you know. Uh, Now my brother's a dude rancher and an outfitter, and he he rides these trails where the burns are now, and he actually lost a packer. He was going. The packer was taking the string through the burn, and a tree fell on him and killed him. You know, uh, so it creates a danger for anybody going through because those trees can fall anytime, and especially if there's a wind, it really creates a hazard. Uh, and for a few years, it's not so pretty, you know, but it makes a great place for the elk and the deer. It's, so that's what I think about fires. It's sort of disappointing, I guess, when we had a fire over in our area, and we are afraid it's going to come out of the mountains and down on our ranches and stuff, because a good west wind will just move it right along, you know, and we're right in the path. So I go to the Forest Service office to inquire, and here's about a dozen men, and all they're doing is working on computers. It's so different. It's the high-tech world today. Apparently, they were mapping out where they thought the fire would go and what damage it would do. I don't know what they were doing, but I'm just surmising that must be what they're doing.